Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome back to Let's Play the TALOS Principle 2. Now, I'm going to continue where I left off last time, so let's get down to it right now. And it seems I'm almost at the halfway. I'm almost halfway. Yeah, because I'm in the last area and there's still south and west side to do. Three areas in each side. Yeah. I wonder if we're going to go back to the megastructure after this. I still have to find 2 lost puzzles and solve 1 normal puzzle, apparently. Yeah, I did this. This was the last puzzle I did. What's the number of this puzzle? I don't see a number, by the way. Where's the number? Oh, I can see it on the compass. 6. Actually, solve puzzles objective is relevant to the lost puzzles. It counts lost puzzles too. So I can't really... There's 2 more normal puzzles actually to go and 1 lost puzzle. That's how it is. Alright. And I've done the Prometheus statue, and I think it was Pandora's statue, and I have done that too. So I've gotten the stars here. Alright, so let's move forward. Number 7. What is over there, by the way? Is that the last puzzle? It seems to be at the same level as number 8, so let's just move. Number 7 is here. Number 8 is there. Alright, let's go. Propulsion. Okay. Why is it called propulsion? Because of this. Alright, I have a purple field here. I can't take anything past that. There's a blue emitter here. Wait a minute. Well, that's weird. So, what do I have? I have an inverter here. And on a switchboard, I have a box. Do I have to take something for that box? On the other side of the purple field, I have a driller, and God damn it, I forgot the name. What is it called? Accumulator. Okay, so how do I do this? This is immediately bad. Wait a minute. There's a... Oh, okay, I get it. I think I get it. The accumulator has to have a red beam. So, how do I get that? How do I make it a red beam? I can make it with the inverter, but I need a box in order to connect that thing with the inverter. There's also another problem. Oh, I get it. I get it. This fan flies whatever I put on it onto this upper platform. From here, I can actually connect that red recipient. So, my objective is to have the accumulator over here. The accumulator has to be over here. I don't know if I can actually... Actually, I can. But there's a problem. There is a wall for the driller here. However, the problem is that I need 3 items to make this work. Somehow. The accumulator has to have a red beam on it. Otherwise it won't work. So what can I do? With the driller I can get items past the purple field. The question is, which one do I need over here? The inverter is a must actually. I must have an inverter, otherwise this won't work. There's actually another way I can do this, and I just realized it. I don't need to have the accumulator up on that platform. I don't need it. I don't need that. So maybe the other item I can have up here is actually the inverter. So maybe I can do it like this, swap the accumulator and the... Wow. But what would I... Oh, of course, I forgot. I can detach the fan. I can use the fan on the switchboard and take the box. There we go. And then, with the accumulator, put it on the box and connect the blue emitter. There we go. Now the accumulator has a blue beam on it. Or blue energy, whatever. And then I can take the accumulator off the box, take the box, switch it for the fan, put the fan back here, and there we go. Oh, but there's a problem. There is a problem. The inverter is on a switchboard now. How do I get the switchboard up on the platform now? I can't put the accumulator on a switchboard because that will dissipate the beam. So how do I do it? I had a thought, but it won't work. It won't work. Or will it? Will it actually work? I need to have an inverter back here. Or, at the very least, I need it. Actually, wait a minute. Wait. Can I actually grab this from the other side? Yes, I can. I forgot that I can do that. Now, put the accumulator down on the other side. Take the driller. Switch it for the inverter. Oh. But again... I have to test this. Oh, it does! Keep containing the energy. I think I forgot that. I think that I had to do it. I think I had to do it. But okay, that's good. That's good. Take the inverter, and then... while the driller is drilling a hole here, take the inverter on the other side, and here we go. Now I can switch the driller for the accumulator and put the accumulator down like this. Then go the other side of the field, take the inverter. Then while carrying the inverter, jump on the fan. Here we go. Alright. Then connect the accumulator to the red recipient. And there we go, puzzle solved. That was a bit complicated, but...
Congratulations, 1K, that was a hard one.
No, it wasn't. Not really. It just required a lot of thinking. A lot of these puzzles really do require a lot of thinking. And I can see some of them being very hard. Especially if you don't prioritize things. Oh, that was a leg. Structure leg. Alright, number 8 is here, and I'm guessing the second last puzzle is over there. I can see the... Oh, there's a hologram! Let's get that first. There's a hologram here. Athena and... was it Miranda? Miranda.
Would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
Wait, Athena had the same kind of game Alexandra Drennan created? Where did she get that? Oh, I thought that was a purple hologram, but that's the elevator. I haven't seen any of those around here. I think there's at least one in every area. But I haven't seen it here at all. What is that? What is that? Was that a leaf? Or maybe maybe it was... Oh, I think I get it. I don't know what it's called in English. Yeah, I don't know what it's called in English. It's a bog. A flying bog. Transmission. It's not a mosquito, by the way, but I'm thinking. Oh, there's a copy here. There's a copy here. Alright, what's the name of this? Transmission. Okay. What do I have to transmit? Okay, there's a pressure plate here on the other side of the field. There's a driller on a switchboard and a red emitter. There's a red recipient over here and a fan over here that's now shot. My goal is on the upper platform over there. There's an area for the driller over there. Exactly what? How do I get up there, by the way? The fan is over here, so I'm guessing I have to get a red beam over here. How do I do that? I don't see any... Oh, there's a fan over here. Ah, there we go. There's a jammer up here. On the top platform. There's also a driller field over here. Why? There is a problem over here now. I wonder... I think I have to get that body copy out first. Take control. There's, by the way, nothing else in this room where the copy is. Alright? Put the copy on the pressure plate. Switch bodies. Go back up, take the jammer and drop down. Then, swap items with the driller. Go back up. Drill a hole. Can I drop down this hole? Yes. Oh, there is another... switchboard here, and it has the connector on it. Oh, great. Just great. How do I swap that thing? There's nothing to swap for, is there? I don't think there is. Can I actually... I had a thought. No. I thought it would be pretty awesome if I could just swap my copy out on the platform, but I can't. That I can't do. Alright. So, how do I do this then? I could detach the fan, but I can't then get up there. I can't get up there. I can't get up there. I think the copy has to stay here. So, the only other thing I have here is the fan, but I need the fan to get up here. Is there something else I can do with a driller then? There actually is. Wait a minute, there actually is something I can do. I don't need to drill a hole up here. I can drill down here. I don't need the fan. I don't actually need the fan. Yeah. I just need to aim this carefully. Yeah, right there. Right there. Alright. Now I don't need the fan anymore. So I can swap it out for the jammer. Actually, I could have just taken the fan up here. I don't need the jammer anymore. Really. Oh, but oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to get the connector first. And again, how do I do that? I need the driller in order to drop down there. There is a problem. There's a problem. Can I can't swap it out and aim it at the same time, can I? Nope. No, I can't. Ah! This is hard. The connector when I get the connector, I can easily connect the red emitter and the red recipient right here. But the question is, how do I get the connector? Now, how do I get it? How do I get it? I got a message here. I don't need to jam that. I actually don't need to jam anything anymore, I think. How do I do this? Do I even actually need this switchboard anymore? I need to have this field open at some point though. That's for sure. Is there another role for the copy? Other than standing on this platform, is there another role? I did have an idea just now, but it won't work. The idea was that I will go up there, and then I will swap out with the copy, swap bodies, and then take the driller, drill a hole over there, but I wouldn't have anything on me to trade. I can only have 2 items, 1 or 2 items on at a time. But the main objective is to get the connector somehow. Why is this level called transmission, by the way? There's nothing I can do with the jammer anymore. Is there? Is there actually anything I can do with the jammer? No. I don't think there is. I don't even actually need this whole thing anymore. So I don't need the switchboard either. Don't worry about the switchboard, I mean. So, what then? The only thing I can swap here is this fan. Is this fan right here. But I think I can use the fan to swap something. But I can't swap anything. I can't use it to anything right now. Transmission. There's no way for me to lift anything with this fan because I need the connector here. And that's the problem. That's the main problem right here. I have nothing. This is hard. I have to think this carefully now. I can only use the fan after I don't need it anymore. Most likely, I will have... I can only use the fan to swap something for something I have over here. And I have a jammer on this switchboard. But I need something up there. I need something up there. In a way, shouldn't I have the jammer then? Oh! I get it! I get it how I can do this. Take the driller, switch it for the jammer. I didn't even need to bring the jammer down at all. Jump on the fan. Alright, put the jammer down for now. Then switch bodies. Then switch bodies. Yeah. And I immediately see a problem. I forgot the field. Oh, actually, no. Use the jammer on the field. There we go. Switch bodies. Take the fan. switch it for the driller. There we go. And then drill a hole on the uppermost platform. There we go. Switch bodies. And then take the jammer, drop down, switch it for the connector. There we go. There we go. And that's how you do it. There is, however, one burning question now. Why would I need anything here? I don't think I need to drill a hole over here, do I? I really don't think so. Anyway, take the connector down. Here we go. And then I think it doesn't matter which one goes over here, either the copy or the drill. I'll put the copy on the pressure plate. Swap bodies, drill a hole. I really don't think I need to do that at all. I really don't think I need to do that. Do I? Let's put the driller down. Take the connector. Oh, I might have... No, I didn't. Alright. With the connector, connect the red emitter and the red recipient. There we go. Now the fan is on. And there we go. Puzzle solved. Yeah, I didn't need to drill anything over here on a metal platform. That was a red herring. And there we go. The last normal puzzle is done. Only one more puzzle to go for now in this area. Of course, there's also the gold puzzle, but that's left in all the areas so far. And I can't get into them. What did I hear? Did I hear something? That wasn't a deer I heard. I haven't been in this area, by the way. By the way, I do realize the music is still pretty loud for you guys. I don't know how it is too loud still. I really don't know. I don't understand. I'm checking the area first before I go to the last puzzle. Checking if there's a purple hologram here somewhere. Or whatever it is. I don't know what to call them. I call them holograms. Ah, there it is. I'm guessing these are memories? These are all sigils and a star from the original game. But I wonder what that one memory was about. Humans crying. What was that about? Was that about that tragedy? No, I don't think it was. I don't know. I don't know. They were normal humans, by the way, not robots. So... maybe that was a memory of a disaster that struck humans. Yep, here we go. Elegance. Oh great, I don't have any elegance here. Alright, what do I have? I have a jammer here and a fan on a switchboard and a field. Well, I can only use the jammer on the field for now. What else? There's a fan that would make me jump somewhere. Over here. There's a driller up here. Alright. And there's a wall over there. Is there anything on the other side? I see a connector on a switchboard. Great. And a red emitter. Red emitter? For now, let's put the driller over here. I can probably switch... Yeah, I can switch items here without going to the other side. Here's the missing fan. Here's the platform missing a fan. And a red recipient. Alright, what else? A jammer on a platform. Wait, a jammer on a switchboard? Why? There are two jammers, in other words. I can't take that fan, by the way. It's now shut. Oh, I need the second jammer for that. I need the second jammer for that. Do I actually... The only thing I can swap right now is the driller. I don't have anything else right now. So, let's take the driller. Swap out for the jammer. Jam the field that is already jammed. But now there's a problem. I need this here. I need this here. For now, let's take the first jammer to the other side. What can I do with it? Nothing. I actually think I cannot swap this jammer for the fan. Put the fan here. Alright. I need that connector though. I don't need this anymore though. There's a problem. There is a major problem here. Or maybe I'm overthinking it again. Maybe I am overthinking it. Swap the jammer for the driller, I think. I'm very unsure. I am very unsure. Actually, I think I don't need the fan right now. I don't need the fan. I need to switch the connector to something. And I think I need to do it like this. Switch the fan for the jammer. Take the jammer on the upper platform. There we go. Drop it. Take the driller. Get it to the upper platform. Drill the hole so that you face the switchboard on the other side. Switch to the connector with the jammer. There we go. There is now another problem here. How do I get the beam over here? There's also another problem. How do I get that beam field down? Can I do it like this? No, not quite. Oh, I didn't keep the connections. Not quite. There we go. But there is a problem still. Namely, I can't take that thing out. I need a driller. And here's the problem now. I actually need everything here now. I actually need everything here now. Why? Why do I need everything here? I had to take one of these and switch it for the fan. The question is, what do I don't need? Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to put that. What am I doing? I don't need that hole. I don't need it. I don't need it. I can do it like this. Take the driller, drill a new hole. Away from that switchboard. Then take the connector, keep the connections. There we go. Now I can switch the driller out for the fan. And there we go. And it's easy. I can now just go up the platform, take the connector. You can smash the connections out. You don't need it anymore. Switch it for the jammer, jam the field, and there, puzzle solved. That wasn't too bad. Is there, by the way, anything here? Nothing. There's been quite a few holograms, by the way. And with that, I should be clear. 8 normal puzzles, or main puzzles if you like. 2 lost puzzles, 2 stars, and lost lab. Oh yeah, the lost lab was smashed. I didn't have any access to it. That's a mystery, by the way. Why is the lost Martius lab smashed like that? Did the roof cave in or something? Anyway, the way that the structure is now open. So let's go. Time to make a bridge. I wonder who am I going to meet here? It's either Pandora or Sphinx. I don't think I'll ever meet Prometheus in these levels. It's either Sphinx or Pandora. Alright. Oh, wow! It's one big one, huh? Alright then. Like this. Then this. This. And then a long one. Here we go. I don't know. Maybe this one? Here we go. And there we go. Bridge formed. That wasn't hard at all. Alright. There's nothing else here, so let's go up and meet whoever it is up there. And whatever question they have for us. And finish the northern side. Prometheus!
Hear me, friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
No question, just a warning.
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
I am worried. I am very worried. I know Pandora is the embodiment of despair. That's exactly what the myth is about too. Pandora was all about fear and despair. And only hope remained within the box. But that's the thing. How do you see it when somebody says only hope remained in the box? Because the way I see it, hope never left the box. So hope never expanded to the world. Only fear and despair did. That's how I see it. So, with the way Prometheus warned me there, which is by the way a surprise, that's the first time we ever see Prometheus since the beginning of the game. And yes, what Prometheus said is true. Pandora is such a thing. Well, Pandora wasn't a living creature or anything. Pandora was a box. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? Pandora's box. The box was Pandora's making. The box was Pandora's making. What am I talking about? Never mind what I said in the last 2 minutes. But that warning has to be taken seriously. There's nothing more here, so it's time to head back to the megastructure and whatever is waiting for me there.
There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Rakovsky building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Kaneda. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again, either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
Then the question is, which price is the higher one? Because the higher one has to be avoided. Overall price, by the way, has to be considered, not the short distance away. Like, ask yourself, will I pay any price after during 10 years? Will I pay any price during that time? Well, it's not really possible to... Is that a camera or a bird? I don't know if that's a camera or a bird. It has to be a bird. What a weird bird. By the way, I never, by the way, explored this area. Let's explore these areas. Or did I explore this area? Isn't it the same? And yeah, this golden gate is still closed. I think the other golden gates are connected to this. That's what I think, at least. Yeah, this is still the same platform, by the way. Weird. This is still the same platform. Wait, what? Release stars? Oh! Oh! I get it! I have to collect all the stars so I can fill this up. Oh! When this is up, then that gate probably turns on. Did any lights turn on the gate? That's the lab. Did any lights light up here? No. Weird. And maybe what I said before still holds true. Maybe. Okay, so that I have to deposit all the possible stars I get to there. But what then? What then? Up there is a statue of Sphinx. Wait a minute, actually. It's actually all three of the entities. Pandora, Prometheus, and Sphinx. It's all three of them. Oh, they indicate... Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. They indicate... things. Yeah, the northern side is over there. This is the east side. Because the monorail takes us to the other parts of the things, not VTOL. It's so weird seeing all the beams go like that and that. And by the way, that means all of these have been, all of those posts or whatever they are, were readily aimed at where they were supposed to.
All right, here we go again.
I really don't like
Our main
this.
objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
Yeah, I think it is high time we get some answers at least.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
Neither can I, actually. If you think about the ancient Egypt's
All right,
pyramids-
everyone. Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
I think all of it is intentional. We're meant to do something here. It is somewhat broken, but underneath that there seems to be some kind of pattern. You're right, it seems pretty broken. I don't have enough data to judge. I do agree that it does seem broken. It does seem broken. Which begs the question, was it broken over time, or did someone break it? And if someone broke it, why? Why did they do it? If it was just over time, that would be nothing. But yes, it is concerning. It is concerning. And I don't like it. Also, what I was saying about before, yeah, I agree that even 100 people wouldn't be able to build this easily. If you think about the ancient Egypt's pyramids and how they were built, and I imagine how many would be required to build this sort of megastructure, which isn't even done with was it actually hardened sand? It might be hardened sand of how the pyramids were done. I actually don't know. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't know what material was the pyramids built with. But this is metal. Metallic in nature. So yeah, I think it is somewhat broken, but underneath that, there seems to be some kind of pattern.
I don't see it. Or at least I'm not convinced that the pattern is meaningful. Maybe I'm wrong, but please, be careful.
Alright then. Let's see what we have here. more of these symbolisms and statues. What do these statues represent?
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
If this is a machine, what's its purpose? How does it function? How does it activate? And when it is activated, what will it do? So many questions. Many more questions and no answers whatsoever. What is this then? I can't get through that door? Okay, let's go the other way then. Wait a minute, what is that? You think this seems like a battery of sorts? Or a generator, I mean. I don't know. It looks like a battery. There's a terminal here. It's the only way forward here, so let's go. Oh, of course, because it's a terminal, there's something here. One text file and one system file. No. Name, progress notes, author Athena. Alright. Trials 1701 to 2202. Oh god, almost 1,000 trials. False leads, errors, frustration. Effects ripple out at enormous distances. Waves? Yeah, you can describe such an effect as waves. Corruption. We need to move experiments further apart. Why? Trials 2203 to 3509. Jesus, Athena, what are you trying to do? Version 0.2 deployed. Oh, you really did go back to the beginning, didn't you? Corruption. Large-scale synthesis successful. And the rest corrupted. There's a lot of corruption on this file. Trials 3510 to 3525. Oh, that's short span. Replicating 0.2 to create version 0.21. Why are you replicating it? Can we really bootstrap this to any scale? Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? As a programmer, I'm laughing at this. I'm laughing. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? How do you bootstrap this sort of program, whatever you're trying to do? I mean, it's not impossible, but oh god, can you imagine? It's not impossible. It's just a lot of work. Gee. The good side is, after it's done, you can just reuse it whenever you want. Oh, that's why you replicate it. That's why you replicate it. You sort of made a copy of it. Alright, what is the system file? Oh, it was a door override. Oh, overload.
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality.
Who's the
when in
third
fact
one?
the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Byron is really getting obsessed. Also, what Athena said is actually very thought-provoking. If you actually think about it like that, then yeah, we are not really free. We're constrained, limited. We're limited by our imagination, we're limited by our reason. We are limited in many ways. But maybe there's a reason why. Because if we try to reach out too much, or too soon, too fast, then we'll fall. We'll fall, and we'll fall hard. It has to be taken slowly. That's how people evolve. That's how we learn. We could also learn from mistakes, but that mistake might cost everything in the process. That's why we have to avoid those mistakes. And make sure that what we're doing is right. That what we're doing will not cause problems. Problem with that is, people who tend to do such projects usually have someone to have them hurry it up. And if you rush things, then mistakes will be made. No matter what you say. Such facts cannot be ignored. I have to pause this because I will have to say this. This game, I have already said it many times, but this game is amazing. It's so thought-provoking. Way more thought-provoking than the original game. I mean, here I am talking about what I'm finding here in such detail. Trying to format it what I know, trying to grasp it with the information that I know of, what I know of, and trying to reason what I'm hearing in this game, trying to understand it. And in that process, I am actually trying to talk about it with you. who are watching this video. This sort of game is great. A game that really provokes questions, provokes and challenges what you believe in. All the information you know, what you know. Or maybe even learn things. Challenging what you know, and then you try to understand and reason. Is it actually like that, or is it wrong? You don't know. You really don't know. Until you see the consequences. That's the thing. And I see the same puzzle as before. I have to form those fire those cannons. And I'm guessing after this it's going to be chapter 3. Wait a minute, what is this? This wall looks like it'll move.
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Your coot was right. I should have known.
Wait, what surfaces? Those surfaces? If it's anti-gravity... Oh. Really? Okay, this is going to be... Wait, what did your coot say? Oh, Yakut probably said something the previous time and he stumbled upon this.
1K, I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Wait, oh, there you are. Alright, thank you. This is beginning to remind me of the first game in some ways. Also, this. How are there living trees inside this megastructure when there's no sunlight? Unless those lights imitate sunlight in some way. It is clear that there is warmth in here because of these. This looks like lava is flowing through, but how can it be like that? Or maybe it's just a very strong light. I don't know. Alright, form a bridge. Form a bridge. Wait a minute, how do I form a bridge here? Oh, I formed that bridge on the other side. Right now I have to get there. And there we go. That was easy. I hope Byron's obsession doesn't risk the whole expedition. This is going to be bad. It's going to get way worse.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
But that's what I'm...
This is kind of fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
But we're way too curious about things.
Got it.
We're way too curious now. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, really? I'm upside down right now. And I'm forming a bridge while being upside down.
Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system, but when I try to access that information, it all glitches out.
Wait. What do you mean someone's locked into the system? How can that be? How can that be? That would suggest that someone is trying to block us. Oh, this is so big. I don't know where to go. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? I don't think that's right. There we go. Oh, like that. Okay. That was wild. Do I have to actually worry about this height now too? If that's going to be a thing, I'm going to be in big trouble. Really? Really? Oh, there we go. A purple field, so a puzzle. A pressure plate with a blue recipient inverter and a red recipient. Where's the blue red emitter? I need a red emitter. Right there. Accumulator. Connect the accumulator there. There we go. Oh, this is easy. This is very easy. Take the inverter. Connect the inverter with the accumulator. Oh, not that easy. Never mind. Never mind, it was easy. I just needed to make sure the accumulator is on the right position. Which it accidentally was. I didn't even think about that at all. Anyway, puzzle solved, I guess. Pull the lever. Oh, Byron already did the red one. So there's only a green one left. Well, that's handy. Now what? Do I actually just go back? Where's the green one, by the way? I don't see it. There, over there. I did see it already. Oh. Oh, there's a puzzle room upside down there. Oh, that's going to be bad. If I had to switch views over there. The viewpoint, I mean. There we go. Make that bridge. Now these bridges are so easy actually. Only one time I've had a problem with it. And that's it. Only one time. Wait a minute. I guess this is it, but I'm going to form a bridge over here too, just in case. Easy. Let's go back and check out those stairs. I knew it. I knew it. I'm on the other side now. Let's form a bridge. Oops, that's not right. That is not right. That's not right either. Okay, mate, let's start again. That's not right either. And there we go, maybe now. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, where am I? That goes over there. Okay, so this is where I have to go after I'm done with the beams. I'm just checking things out here. I've already done the puzzle over here. Where am I? Wait a minute, didn't I... I did. I did. I've already done this. Let's go back. All the way back. What was that sound? Oh! I fell. I fell. Oh, I went backwards. I have to head back to where I was before. Over here. Yeah, this is quite hazardous, by the way. Over here. This is the way I have to go. Because this will lead to the second puzzle. Wait a minute. Oh. There we go. Oh, what a way to start a bridge. Wait a minute. How do I do this? Oh, I do it like that? That's not right. This is actually not right at all. Oh, this is gonna be bad, actually. This is actually going to be bad.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Wait, if that's true, then... Oh, this is so disorienting. I am not even the right way right now. Yeah, I'm upside down right now. And I'm in a puzzle room. There's the cannon. Wait a minute, is the cannon upside down? I think it is. Yes, I think it is. I didn't notice it before. I didn't realize it. Alright, what do I have? I have a normal connector. And a driller on a switchboard. Okay, what can I do? I see a wall where I can use a driller. There's a green emitter behind a field and a jammer. But I need a blue emitter too. Which I think is behind this wall. Nope, it's a green recipient. Okay. Wait a minute, that's strange. That is absolutely strange. I only have one connector. There's another wall over there. Maybe I need a driller first. Let's check the walls. There it is. I thought it was weird. There's an inverter here. Can I take it? Yes. Thank you. Is there anything else over here? I didn't notice anything else, so... Oh, there's a problem. There's a big problem. There's a big problem. What do I use to switch around? Oh wait. I don't need to switch it. Or I do actually need to switch out. Let's switch the driller for the connector. First, move way over here, connect the red emitter with the red recipient with the connector. There. Using the inverter, connect the red emitter with the blue recipient. And there we go. The field is open. But now there's a problem. Now there is a very big problem. I need a driller. Wait a minute, actually, what? Now I have to ask myself, what do I not need right now? I have a jammer. I can use it to jam this field. Alright, now I don't need these two beams. So, I don't need the inverter. I don't need the inverter right now. I can trade it for the driller. With the driller, drill a hole, a bit more, there we go. And now, with the connector, take out the connections, connect the green emitter with the green recipient, there we go. Gate open. And probably, yeah. Pull the lever.
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Not a good idea to go in alone, Byron. You're going to get hasty. Way too hasty. At least wait until I'm there. Now, how did I get back? Over here, yeah. And up the stairs then. Then over here. Over here. And then I have to do one more bridge. Easy. How did Byron get here? I'm actually worried about that. What is that? I've seen that kind of thing all over the place. But what is it? Again, the same thing. It's the same thing as last time. Byron's already reading the terminal.
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that... I can't.
Oh, overload. Overload.
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL!
Act 3, Prometheus Bound.
We have to go. Now, 1K, get moving!
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Oh, that's how Byron got here first.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Move, 1K, move!
I'm trying. Why didn't you say anything, Pandora, before, when we were first here? Why? Why didn't you say?
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
I'm treading the same path Byron took, I'm guessing. Oh, I'm probably going through that door that was closed. Yes.
Come on, get in! Get us out of here, Yakut.
We lost Byron. Not good. Not good.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right. I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
What would Elohim say?
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Yeah, I'm actually also curious. I think I talked to Cornelius, but I don't think he had anything to say. There's nothing on social media. Alright. Then let's go. Oh! I spoke too soon. Free? Alright. From the bottom. City News. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered a serious setback. Oh, Crier 656, by the way. As all contact with Byron 7 was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, one source told me. It's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. Skepticism. Gemifex 312 now open. Jeremy 832. I'm very happy to announce that the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the free winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Aurinia 342. Finally! Can't wait! Letitia 824. Wonderful news. I'll be attending today. Buddha has 917. Nice. Zagora and 201. Will these be made available through the interface too? Jeremy. Yes, after the exhibition is over. Oh, by the way, something Pandora said while I was escaping. Creatures of clay. We are not clay. We are not creatures made of clay. At least I don't think we are. Alright, last one. the optimist. Neum 11. The pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist therefore drives as roaring a trade as the Republican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild a temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Messiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant, not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of man in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. G.K. Chesterton. Wow. Zagoran 201. Rest in peace, Byron. Aurenia 342. Rest in peace, Byron. Tringolo 601. TLDR. Fred 766. Rest in peace, Byron. They all think Byron is dead. Rodan 727. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. Sakoran. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. They really think he's dead. But we don't know that. I believe Pandora caused that thing. It was a trap and Byron fell for it. If I had done that thing, I would have probably suffered the same thing.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human, to understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
They are both half right. Both are half right. Suffering and such things, you cannot erase them. Never. You can never erase them completely. You can lessen them, sure, but you can't erase them. Through suffering we can learn, we can climb back up, and we can prove that we can get through hard times. Because if we can't, then we're finished. How can we not get through? Easy. Because if there are no hardships in life, If there are no hardships in life, there is no way we can learn how to avoid them, how to avoid those mistakes, how to avoid tragedy, or some such. By the way, is it me or is the... Wait a minute, is there a storm going on here? Is there a storm going on here? It's cloudy. That's for sure. I guess I have to explore a bit before I go talk to Cornelius. Let's see if Let's see if I can actually
Founder bless you.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
Wait, what? Explore New Jerusalem in its entirety. Wait, I didn't explore this bit? I guess I didn't. Wait a minute, is this the exhibition? Yeah.
Welcome to the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, it's you, 1K. Please tell me, you were there when everything went sideways. Do you think Byron will be all right?
I don't know. His mind was stuck in a data stream overload.
That sounds dangerous. Make sure you find him and pull him out. He is a menace, but we need him. But anyway, you've come to take a well-deserved break from your expedition. So let's talk about something else.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be... about the first game's DLC. What's Gehenna?
Gehenna was a place in the simulation. A prison where Elohim exiled the minds that didn't fit his plans. In time, the prison became a community with a culture of its own.
What happened to the people of Gehenna?
In the very last moments of the simulation, Elohim realized what he'd done and sent his messenger Uriel to free the prisoners. They were uploaded to the gold disc, and their legacy is part of all of us.
Why text adventures?
Text adventures were one of the few art forms available to the people of Gehenna. By continuing to work in that medium, we keep their memory alive.
True. How do you see the role of the artist in society?
I don't think the role of the artist should be reduced to any single social function. The artist isn't an educator or a moralist. Art isn't about teaching us lessons or imparting values. Nor do I think it's simply self-expression. The best art reaches out beyond the self, into something ineffable. The creative impulse can't really be quantified or predicted. That's why artistic freedom is so profoundly essential. Without the freedom to shock, to offend, to transgress, art becomes stagnant.
Thanks, that's all. I don't know if I should do any of this, actually. Ghosts of Atlantis. Wait a minute, didn't I actually... Yeah, these are actually all that was in the Gehenna DLC. Written and designed by Corazon 815. Alright, start. Yeah, these are all text adventures. I don't know if I... Well, I actually already started, so I might as well. Gently your ship touches down on a land that once was the Isle of Atlantis, which in the days before the waters receded lay deep under the Sea of Atlas. You have come to find the last legacy of your ancestors. The red sun burns bright in the sky, scorching the dying earth. Wait a minute, I don't remember reading this kind of adventure before. Begin your pilgrimage. Alright. Journey to the Broken Tower. On the known shores of the island, where the frozen ocean once stretched to the horizon, stand the remains of a tower. Here lived a great magician who advised the king of Atlantis in matters of the sublime. Approach the tower. There is very little left of the once impressive structure. To anyone else, it would be a pile of rubble covered in black, dried out moss. But you can see a glimpse of its past, of a craft that went into its making. By the tower stands the ghost of a magician awaiting you. Alright, speak to the magician. A great marvel was revealed to me in this tower, the magician says. A glimpse of the sublime. And although I am dead, and my soul has spent an aeon under the sea, that vision is not lost to me. Even now, I could summon it, and reveal it fully. He pauses. If I do, I will finally witness the sublime in all its glory, he says. But I believe that in this moment my soul will be annihilated. Is that a fate I should embrace or reject? Oh man, what a choice. Annihilation of the self is liberty, annihilation of the self is sin. So which of it is? Which do I believe this is? Annihilation of the self. Is that a fate I should embrace or reject? If you believe it a fate, then no. No, you should reject it. Why would you do it? Unless it's for something like saving everybody, then maybe, yes. Maybe then. But we don't know that. We don't know what will it do. But considering those answers I have, and what I believe in, I would say annihilation of a self is sin. But rejecting the quest for the sublime is also sin, the magician says, hesitant. Our grasping for sublime is what makes us more than animals. Does it? Do you really believe that? Then find another way to witness sublime without being annihilated. If sublime requires us to destroy our essence, it's not worth it. Make your own sublime instead. Ooh, I like the last one. But that would be blasphemy, I guess. Then find another way to witness sublime without being annihilated. The magician thinks about your words. There are sages who say that our methods must be pure and unassisted, or they are false, he says. But I have always made use of the instruments of my craft, so perhaps to stop now would be to betray myself. Very well. Ask the magician to join you. I will join you gladly, the magician says. I would like to see some of the wonders you have brought from the sky. Why do you say that? Continue pilgrimage. Alright. Again, there are 4. Journey to the lost shore. Your journey takes you to a wasteland that was once the beach where children from the Atlantean capital of Luna came to play. Here stands the ghost of a poet, contemplating the dying sun that fills the sky. Speak to the poet. I never completed my great work, he says. There were too many priests and censors who interfered. who do not allow me to create what I intended because they fear the free and true expression of poetic genius. And then came the earthquakes and the waves, and long ages under the sea, and now this time of burning death. Yet still I long for its completion, and my soul imagines what could have been. Because it's a ghost. By the way, the magician was probably also a ghost. I probably didn't realize it. But this part is also a ghost. A ghost cannot write. At least not normally. So, I would say in this case, you must accept that your work cannot be finished. You are dead. Then I curse you all. Time and space and people, and gods too, the ghost says angrily. You have strangled the one true thing I had inside me, the one truly good and noble thing which this wretched mind and body ever contain. I curse your indifference, your lack of imagination, your infinite stupidity. The ghost burns bright with rage for a moment, and then it is gone. Okay, I think I chose wrong there, but okay. But I don't think it's good to reject your death like that. Unless there's a regret. Of course, if there's a regret, then yeah. Continue your pilgrimage. Journey to the Temple of Owl. The sun grows bigger and brighter. Time is running short. Your next stop is the Temple of the Owl, the greatest scientific institution of the old Atlantis. Here the ancients tried to understand the secret laws of the cosmos, although their studies did not advance far enough to prevent their fate. The ghost of a scientist awaits you in the ruins. Speak to the scientist. I have not rested in death, the scientist tells you. In fact, death has provided ample opportunity for study. I have learned much about the machinery of creation. He hesitates. I would like to join you, but I fear that the truth I have discovered will offend and outrage many. If it is the truth, and if it is something that that the world must know of, then it has to come out. And we have to accept that it is the truth. Of course, we have to also learn how it is the truth. Not to reveal the truth, no. Tell him that the time of such outrage has passed, no. Tell him the truth matters more than anything. Tell him that outrage should not prevent compassion. Damn to stay behind. Tell him the truth matters more than anything. I don't know if it matters, but once it is known, it cannot be ignored. Still, if you believe it matters, then it does, and I will join you. Continue pilgrimage. Journey to the Temple of the Serpents. You make your way to the Temple of the Serpents, which once was the greatest hospital in all of Atlantis. The sick and the injured came here from all across the island, hoping that salvation could be found in its halls. All that is left of the temple is a labyrinth of low walls, and the ghost of the physician awaits, waiting for you. It is faint, barely visible. Speak to the physician. I worked here day and night for many years, and I saved countless lives, the physician says. And yet, of all the lives that I saved, only one survived the death of the island. A young messenger who escaped on one of the ships thanks to another's sacrifice. And I have wondered many times since, was my work in vain? The burden of this question is eroding my soul. Was my work in vain? No, because death comes to all in the end. No, because that messenger is my ancestor. No, because he who saves one life saves all lives. No, because all lives are worth saving, no matter the future. Ah, here it is. What do doctors believe in? What is their vow? If you think about that, if you think the vow of a doctor or a physician, they're the same act, pretty much. Then the answer becomes clear. No, because all lives are worth saving, no matter the future. The physician sighs, thinking about your words. You are right, he says. My burden is not eased by this truth, but I cannot surrender to oblivion. He becomes more visible. Ask the physician to join you. I will join you, the physician says. There is still good I can do, even as a ghost. It is good to see you, brother, the magician says. I think, yeah, that one mistake I did with the poet is going to cost me this adventure. Continue your pilgrimage. Journey to the ancient farmlands, the last place in this list. This soil used to be rich, life-giving. Generations of humans relied on it to survive. Then the waves came, and after the waves, the dying sun. Now that all life is gone, something has been revealed underneath the soil. A city of unimaginable antiquity. The ghost of the farmer awaits in its ruins. Speak to the farmer. This city is older than the capital, the ghost tells you. It is older than the Atlantis itself. When our most distant ancestors huddled in terror before thunder and lightning, this city was already old. And yet this city is not foreign to us. We too are its citizens. He looks directly at you, and there is a light in his eyes that is not of this world. Are you willing to swear fealty to the city, across the boundaries of time and space? I don't know enough to... Are you willing to swear fealty to the city, across the boundaries of time and space? I have a bad feeling about this. If I do this... Because I'm on a pilgrimage. What is my goal as a pilgrim? As a pilgrim, I mean. What is my goal? A pilgrimage is all about journey. But if I swear fealty to this city, across the boundaries of time and space, I'll become imprisoned to it. Then no matter where I journey, I will be bound to the city. I'm going to answer no. Then the city will not be there for you when you need it, and you will fail. But you are young, so very young. You will find a city elsewhere in time, and have another opportunity. The ghost fades into nothingness. Continue your pilgrimage. Journey to the palace. I guess this is going to be the last place. The palace once stood in the very heart of Luna, the capital of Atlantis. Here the greatest artists and craftsmen of that long-forgotten era built marvels and luxuries that would astound even a traveler from a distant future. But these things, like everything else, are gone now. Only a single remnant of the Atlantean world remains, though it is perhaps the most precious. The great mosaic telling the history of Atlantis. Before it waits the ghost of the king. Speak to the king. I tried to be a good man, the king says. To be kind, to balance justice with mercy, to honor the gods, to support the peasant and the scholar alike. And yet I failed. Why? You failed because you are immoral and mother punished you. No, you did not fail. We are here. All kings must fail, but it is not your fault that you were born a king. If that were true, then what was the medieval kings for? You failed because you put yourself above others and hoarded luxury. To be kind, to balance the justice with mercy, to honor the gods, to support the peasant and the scholar alike. And yet I failed. Why? The last thing doesn't make any sense. if the king did all that, the king wasn't greedy. At least, not seemingly greedy. You did not fail. We are here. I'm gonna say that. The king is comforted by your words. You speak kindly, he says. I know that I am not without blame, but in the end I chose to save others before myself. So perhaps you're right, and I did not fail entirely. Oh, you put your life above others. Ask the king to join you. The king lays his ghostly crown aside. I will join you, but only as a man. Examine the mosaic. The mosaic is a work of superb beauty, a great work of history and humanity. In it you see reflected all the hardship, tragedy, hope, triumph, and heartbreak of your ancestors. This is what you came to find. Oh, that was my goal! Retrieve the mosaic. You cannot retrieve the mosaic alone. The force of time are too powerful, and the strength of a single person is not enough. Ask the ghosts for help. Even with the help of the ghost, you cannot entirely pry the mosaic loose from a morass of history, but you succeed at removing a large part of depicting the golden age of the island. It will have to do. Return to your ship. A strange, bittersweet feeling fills your heart as you return to your ship. You did not fail, yet so much was lost. Could you have done better? Should you have? As the sun engulfs the earth, you wonder what will be remembered of your own time. The end. Yeah, I failed. Now I must decide if I'm going to restart. I've been playing this 2 hours, by the way. I have to stop after this. I'm actually going to restart and do this the right way. I'm not going to reread everything. Maybe the thing that I change. First, the broken tower. Approach. Speak to the magician. Annihilation of self is sin. Then find another way to witness sublime without being annihilated. Ask magician to join you. Journey to Lost Shore. This is where I made my first mistake then. You must refuse to accept your death and find a way of completing the great work. Yeah, this should actually be the right answer, because if there's a ghost lingering, then it has to have some sort of regret. So in this case, yeah, you must refuse to accept your death and find a way of completing the great work. I didn't think of it like that the first time. All art is irrational, the poet says. It is not the opposite of reason, but beyond reason. And so is defiance of death, even by the dead themselves. We are gone. We do not exist. Yet we refuse to surrender. Perhaps that is what is called faith. Ask the poet to join you. Thank you. I remain too long in this place, the poet says. Alright, next. Temple of the Owl. Speak to the scientist. The truth matters. Temple of the Serpents. This was the second mistake. Or not. No, not this one. The next one. All lives are worth saving, no matter the future. Ancient farmlands. This is where the second mistake came in. Because I shouldn't really think of this logically. Yes. Good. But remember that even in the lofty world of the stars, where you have come from, that loyalty will be tested. Sure, ask the farmer to join you. The strange light fades from the ghost's form. Farmer smiles. Why, of course, I'd love to join you. I've always loved adventures, you know, and never got to go very far from home. Then the king. You do not fail, we are here. Examine the mosaic. Retrieve. You cannot retrieve the mosaic alone. Ask the ghost for help. With the help of the magician, the scientist, the poet, the physician, the farmer, and the king, you pry the mosaic loose. Holding it in your powerful metallic arms, you are filled with awe. At the depths of history, the bittersweet beauty of human endurance, and above all, at the miracle that allowed this part of your distant past to survive. Return to your ship. As you return to your ship, your heart is filled with a soaring joy such as you have never felt before. In this moment, humankind stands defiant before time. Today, the past is redeemed, transformed, exalted. Atlantis lives, and her ghosts rejoice. Your ship takes off, leaving the earth to burn. But the earth is not lost, no. And as those ships, with their painted sails, carry forward the legacy of Atlantis, so your ship carries forward the legacy of Earth, to the great sea of stars from whence we came, and to which we will all return. The end. Now there's the good ending. Exit. There are 2 more stories here, but I don't think I will. Oh! Let's check what are these all about. Argument Simulator by Guta972. A short punchy work of games as commentary. Do you agree with the conclusion it suggests? Oh! Challenging your belief, huh? Justin Goldblum and the Spectre Modernity by Rad980. Another story in the much celebrated Justin Goldblum shared universe, originated in Gehenna. He maintains the characteristic writing style of a series but focuses on a new set of themes. Okay, so it's different from what I read in the original game. But I think I can't really do any of this now, so because I'm actually quite tired and I've been playing these sessions quite long and it's quite late too, and I have other things to do. Did it actually, by the way, save? I don't think it's saved. Damn it! I might have to do this all over again. Well, if I have to, then I won't start the next episode. I won't start the next episode before I've done all this again. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to do the rest of them in the next episode. It's going to be half an hour of the next episode. That was the problem with the Gehenna DLC in the original game. And that's why I hope the DLC of this game won't be as bad as that DLC. Because if it is, then wow, I have to get something to drink while I play. Not alcohol, mind you. Anyway, I've progressed at least. Byron is now MIA. Current status unknown. Actually, I now have a theory. What if Miranda and Athena were both overloaded the same way Byron was, and they couldn't get out? That they were jailed, much like... I think they were jailed in the same way Prometheus was. By Pandora. I really don't trust Pandora, even after what she said when I was escaping. I don't trust her. I really don't. Considering her name and what she represents. Presumably represents. So yeah, there is that too. Wow. I have to find out what it is. This chapter is going to be long, by the way, because I probably have to do one of the areas then. I don't know which one it is, east or south. This is going to be interesting. Well, let's see if the next episode is going to reveal anything more about what's going on. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!